Hello, my name is Amaze Hobbes, and I wanted to talk about my experience with something called Luna, a gaming streaming service from Amazon. In the modern landscape of digital media, streaming services have transformed the way we consume movies and television. Gaming, on the other hand, has taken a bit more time to implement streaming options due to the interactive need for input. Or, in other words, better tech is needed to play video games via a stream when compared to watching a movie via a stream. One requires interaction while the other is passive. Over the past few years, tech giants such as Microsoft and Google have developed solutions to these issues and have launched their own streaming services. Microsoft debuted Project xCloud as an added streaming option for its Xbox family of services under their Game Pass subscription, while Google launched their own streaming platform known as Stadia. Streaming is still very new to the video game industry, but Amazon has been the most recent company to try their hand at the streaming market with the announcement of Luna. Currently, Luna is in early access and Amazon account holders can sign up for an invite to try out Luna for free for 7 days. After the 7-day trial period, users can continue using Luna for $5.99 a month. Luna is available via desktop apps for Windows and Mac PCs, Chrome web browsers, Fire TV sticks, iPhone and iPad within the Safari web browser, and on Android devices within the Chrome web browser, which means you have options on where you want to play your games. Additionally, Luna plans to offer what they call channels that allow users to subscribe to specific developers and gain access to that developer's library of games. The only channel that is currently available is the Ubisoft one for $14.99. During my experience with Luna, I tried streaming 4 games from the desktop app using an Xbox One controller. It's important to bring up that Luna offers their own controller that connects to the cloud to help decrease any input delay. The games that I played were Sonic Mania, Control, Fury, and Grid. In total, I spent 1 hour of time streaming. The first game I chose to play was Sonic Mania due to my familiarity with it. For clarity, I completed all of the base game content for Sonic Mania when it was originally released. While my experience was mostly great, I did notice a small delay in my inputs, and let me be clear when I say small delay, it was a millisecond of difference. The only reason I was able to notice this delay was because of how much time I spent with the game running on console hardware previously. While there was a tiny delay, it was honestly so small that it didn't really impact my experience, and I can imagine most people probably won't notice it at all. The next game I played was Control, which was chosen due to its high graphical fidelity and because I had coincidentally played through Control just a week prior, so it was still fresh on the brain. I noticed a few audio skips during my playtime, but other than that, I had no issues and the game looked and ran great. I didn't notice any difference between running it on my gaming PC versus streaming the game through Luna, so I definitely had a positive experience. However, I knew that graphics weren't everything, and when it comes to gaming, what's more important is how a game feels. I was still a little worried when I noticed input lag in Sonic Mania, so I decided to try out Fury, a game that requires you to react quickly as you fight your way through several bosses. During my time with Fury, I was able to make it past the first boss without feeling like my reactions were delayed or that the game was working against me. If you've ever played a game with lag, you know exactly what I'm talking about. My concerns about input delay were definitely quelled after playing Fury. For the last game I chose, I wanted to go with something that was brand new to me because I had played the other 3 games before and didn't want experience bias to cloud my judgment. I decided to try out Grid, a racing game with graphical requirements similar to Control. I wanted to see how well a game I had never played before held up on Luna. Similar to Control, I encountered a few audio hiccups that lasted less than a second, but performance was never interrupted. I didn't notice any input delay either. While I was not great at Grid, I enjoyed my time with it. As previously stated, Luna is still in early access. Currently, it only offers a small selection of games, but its big selling point right now is the implementation of channels later down the line. I personally think that the Ubisoft channel is a great deal where for $14.99 you can stream some of the latest titles from Ubisoft instead of paying the $60 or $70 price tag for each game individually. It'll be interesting to see which other companies jump on board. Despite the Ubisoft channel being a great deal, I did have a hang up with how the rest of the content is presented. I noticed that there is currently not a way to fully view the entire Luna library until you subscribe. While some of the games are shown on the landing page, there isn't a way to view what's exactly available until after you've signed up. While it is true that it's free to sign up for an invite to early access, and receiving an invite means you can try Luna for 7 days, I'm personally not a fan of not knowing exactly what games you have access to prior to signing up. Hopefully this changes in the future as both Microsoft and Google allow you to see what's available before using either of their streaming services. Overall, I enjoyed my time with Luna, but currently I don't see myself using it until Far Cry 6 is released. I do like that Luna offers a variety of places to play, and I think Amazon is large enough that they have the ability to keep the stream quality high. So if you're someone that uses Amazon's other services and enjoys gaming, I definitely suggest trying out Luna and would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. But as I always say, thanks for watching and have an awesome day.